The ancestor Liu Ling wrote the book Legends of the Drunken Master. Every time I read it, I smell the bouquet of the wine. Then I'll wait for your sword technique to improve, and for you to develop a finer taste for wine. Until... You... What can I say? Mine's nothing special. Someone told me they expect more from you than the leader of the 10 great berserkers. You can find a copy of Legends of the Drunken Master on top of the jug over there. Feel free. Not bad. Since you wish to take part in the Sword Oath of the Berserkers, there's one thing you must know. 900 years ago, the ancestors of the Berserkers moved to the valley by choice in remembrance of Venerable XiaoChun and to serve his teacher, XiaoChun. And many Berserkers have become heroes. I hope you'll carry on the will of our precursors and do justice to the name of the sword fighters.
You've been away for so long. I've been waiting for you for a while. Let me ask you, has your connection with the Blade Heart weakened again following this journey? Don't get your hopes up. This method can only heal the symptoms. If you wish to find a remedy for the cause, you will need to go to the Heavenly Ridge yourself and ask for Diwang's sacrifice formation to be performed. Well, this formation is driven by the power of yin and yang.
It is said that a single yin is not born and a single...
Take the chi in order to retain the yin and yang, and I will be with you quickly.
Oh, they don't understand what you're saying. Don't waste your breath. I have everything you need. The remaining Crimson Cloudstones used for soul control are a speciality of Wusai Village on the Heavenly Ridge. You can find them yourself when you're there. If you're having any difficulties, ask the young summoner, Feng Ming.
By the way, it is said a number of Wuchao nocturnal spirits recently appeared in Wusai Village. They look strange and emit negative chi. If you encounter them, it's better if you don't seek conflict with them.
少司命大人，他正在五彩村里和几个夜望使者说。
No, you definitely won't be disturbing them. But don't be scared if you see nocturnal spirits. If someone annoys... Huh, yes, they look a little strange.
“何丈人肆虐南疆，流毒无穷，倒让我想起50多年前的一件旧事。和
You mean the Devastator set? Didn't we brought them out a long time ago?
对。”
乌罩灭国之战，乌补天岭早有。
Not just the song festival. If we factor in the consequences of this event, I fear we will have to wait until after XiaoChun festival.
原本还想带着我家妹子去见识见识玉波司机的豆香和茶百戏，她都10岁了，还没怎么出过家门呢。
Must be another chance.
不知道师傅和大巫祝商量的怎样了。
I found it almost unbelievable when I first heard about it. But after the mentor had asked her about the details, there was no... What? Do you somehow doubt the Grand Summoner of the Heavenly Ridge? Don't be so nervous. Diligence is also a good thing. I knew about Hao Sang's machinations, but I've never seen anything like the demon sword before. If you're really curious, there are lots of nocturnal spirits in Wusai village. You can ask them.
Us Wu Zhao and the He Zhao used to be closely allied clans, but we became enemies after a row between the commander was the only one who thought that to underestimate one's opponent is to lose sooner or later. But nobody listened to him. The He Zhao tore through our resistance like bamboo in a raging storm. And suddenly, there they were, standing outside the royal palace. And it was at that moment that people were haunted by the commander's warning, and no one more than the commander himself. He was accused of having conspired with the He Zhao. Long before the invasion of the He Zhao, the general often said that the king's chosen successor was incompetent. He even said that the great god of death once confided in a dream that he could take the successor's place.
They say that Goddess Nuwa crafted...
If you look at it that way, the general really is rebelling. There's no point denying it.
Named in memory of her.
My life is worse than death would be. All who were struck by it are dead.
A wound caused by a demon sword is very difficult to treat, and it's also possible that the person who's been injured will fall. As far as I know, only medicinal herbs containing a lot of malignant qi are of any help. They suppress the negative qi in the body for
是把邪精。
Even if it's just a splinter, the negative chi that lies within it is not to be underestimated.
What a coincidence.
It was all divine will. It was a trial for our people, but also an opportunity to reunite the sacred objects.
Master, I believe the qualities of this fragment to be very similar to those of Hao Tang's sword in the Valley of 100 Grasses. The smell of these nocturnal spirits is reminiscent of him too, at least before Hao Tang lost the plot.
How do you feel? My master and I weren't lying to you, were we? This crimson cloudstone that Venerable Kunwudzu mentioned. I know it, but here we Yes, look, the chain on my arm is made from it. That's what everybody says. There are some outside Wusai village. Stones have no wisdom. Can you help me stabilize the blade heart? Of course, you have to trust us. My master and the Grand Warlock will be in the Hall of Silence at the moment. Using the power of the Dark Source, they will create a Dihuang sacrifice formation, which will help you to stabilize the blade heart.
今年的放歌节只怕是过不成。
伊拉瓦拉西，你以前是多爽快的一个人，怎么一到补天岭就变得瞻前顾后、畏首畏尾？
It isn't like other places here. Here.
哼，你多撕一刻，族人们便多受一刻痛苦。依我看。
Supreme General Ilowalashi will make the decision in this matter. Despite your great service, you are not yet king of Wujiao.
小小一个。
Although I don't play an important role, I know how to be...
That's enough. I have arranged with the young summoner that no one should act precipitously before Spiritopolis.
哼，我们走着瞧。
The Supreme General is so impulsive. It would be bad if something happened. Arong.
Yes.
Wait, I'm looking for Shaya. I'm looking for our great sorceress, Shaya. It's not our intent to insult Heavenly Ridge. In the royal battle, Shaya not only lost her many relatives, but her soul of harmony and soul of virtue also suffered damage. It only takes a little excitement for her. Towards the cemetery, apparently. Don't worry. As soon as I find her, I'll take her right back to camp. I won't bother Heavenly Ridge anymore.
Anger, stand back.
Brother, what should we do if the Heavenly Ridge finds out we have secretly inhaled malignant chi? I'm afraid that not even the...
干脆一不做二不。伊拉瓦拉西毕竟是个女人，还是跟着大将军做事爽快。
No, I'm fine. Auntie?
My name is Shia.
You just killed a member of your own tribe.
Are you worried about me? Don't worry. Ilawalashi has already ordered that the members of our tribe, even if I hadn't killed them, they would not have escaped death. They are all subordinates of my brother.
Don't worry. If the members of your tribe don't believe you... Is...
Don't come closer. The promises, the oaths, all lies!
Oh, it's lucky my mother doesn't have a temper like that. There is a guardian stone sprite in the... Take my talisman to awaken the stone sprite and help him to eliminate the nocturnal spirits.
Mingyuanga, it's too late. We need to go.
All right. Mother, I'll visit you in a few days.
Do not underestimate the chaotic nocturnal spirits. If we return to Wutsai village and report the situation to the young summoner and Yilong, we'll be able to solve all the problems.
Kill Ilan! Long live the general!
的阴气，凭什么不行？
今年的放歌节只怕是过不成了。
Shh, quiet. Now it can be said that our clan's earlier suspicion about the general was not unfounded. During the devastating battle, there was a rumor in the clan that the general had collaborated with the enemy. Later, I personally tested the power of the demon sword, and the rumors gradually died down. But the suspicion of... You stop paying attention for a moment, and just like that, a disaster strikes within your own four walls. Iloalashi, is this how you nocturnal spirits want to show your reverence to the heavenly ridge? Don't worry, young summoner. I'll have Xia summoned right away. I hope so. Good. Very good. The mentor just sent me a letter. He says that he and the Grand Warlock are ready and waiting for you in the Hall of Silence. I'll take you there. The general came from a noble family. Later, he married our clan's high priestess. We thought he...
A good-for-nothing. Of course no one's dealing with him.
是谁？这是
It seems you're familiar with his power. Someone asked me...
我再无用，也不会接受仇敌所赐。
You will.
Feng Ming has already told me everything since Kun Wuzi entrusted this to me personally. The Grand Warlock and I will help, of course.
九幽殿是通往阴华泉的必经之地，自然阴气浓郁。
The Grand Warlock and I are here. You don't have to worry. Go to the source. Use your soul force there to make the 6 violet lotuses blossom. Then, the formation will start automatically.
Grand Summoner! Someone is attacking secretly!
你们不是他的对手，退下吧。
The Earth Emperor's sacrifice formation was just interrupted unexpectedly. Did you notice Xia's sword? That's just a minor matter. Don't be nervous. Although Xia has now been forced back, her clan on the Mountain of Transience is still very active. The Grand Warlock and I must dispatch people quickly to resolve the problem there. Please, excuse me. All right. Go to Jing.